Hey guys, Maniac here, and I'm here with some more Maniac reviews. And today for Maniac reviews, I'm going to be reviewing Star Trek Into Darkness, aka Lens Flare City. Alright, so, Star Trek Into Darkness. First mentions, yada yada yada. Want to say before we get started on this review is that, saw this movie just a while ago. I've been kind of seeing these movies, getting home, recording them. That's kind of been my, thing that I'm starting to do. Also, movie, I didn't see this in 3D, but I know it would have been better in 3D. I could tell just by when I was watching it. Anyways, so characters, we have Captain Kirk, we have Khan, or John Harrison, as you get his name, as he gets called in the beginning of the movie, Spock, Sulu, Scotty, blonde chick, can't remember her name, she wasn't, all I remember is her leg getting broken, her scream. Near kind of like the beginning of the movie. Bones, and that's kind of it. That's all there's really is. And the leader of kind of Star, whatever. Yeah, so they amazing acting, amazing directing, etc. Great storyline. I'll get into storyline now. So basically, the USS Enterprise is a ship that goes places, it explores the galaxies, the universe, and yeah, and Captain Kirk would be the, well, captain of it. I'm guessing a lot of people are Star Trek fans, or at least know this stuff because this is generic stuff. A lot of people know this stuff, and it's not, you will obey my command, Captain Kirk. It's not William Shatner. No, right, get that through your head. And then after Kirk saves Spock's life. Spoiler alert! It's not really one, you kind of see it in the trailer. Some stuff happens. Khan comes in, blows everything up, starts and kind of becomes a terrorist. Then they track him down, and it basically kind of becomes this on and off thing on tracking him down. Negatives and positives. I'm going to start off with positives. Positive. Lens Flare City wasn't there as much as it was in the first place. There, you still had lens flares, but it wasn't as bad. Thank you for improving that, J.J. Abrams. More action. Phone's going off. More action than in the first one. It was better than the first one, I'll say that for sure. I didn't really like the first one. I found it kind of boring and just like, they kind of set it up so there could be a sequel, and then that sequel to be really good, and that's what they did here. Great acting, great storyline. Well, half and half. Actually, 75-25% story. 75 on the good side, 25%. I'll get to negatives in a second. Overall, not pretty good movie. Now, some of you may be thinking, this has been getting great reviews. Why are you saying pretty good? Well, for one, let's get into negatives now. Great transition. Thank you, audience, for asking this. Number one of the things that I didn't like was there was a lot of padding, it seemed like. There was stuff that didn't need to be there. This is another one of those 2-hour movies that could be an hour 30. Because they try to throw in this big plot twist that in the end doesn't even matter. And in the end, it doesn't even matter. No, I'm not going to break out into song and dance. This isn't some Bollywood thing. So don't expect my reviews to be like Bollywood. Alright? Anyways though, and there was just, it seemed like there was a lot of padding to me. I'm not going to try to spoil it, but there's some stuff that happens, and it's like, didn't see that coming, but then later on in the movie I figured out that didn't really need to happen because the end result would have happened. It was just kind of like something that they put in there to just kind of not even make the story better, not even to develop character development. Like, none of that. It just was there. Had no purpose in the movie, in my opinion. There were some other instances where it was kind of like that. But, yeah, it just... There was some stuff that happened with it that weren't that good. Khan... Oh, yeah, I'm going to get into another positive. The Khan was one of the best villains I've seen in a while in this movie. I haven't watched a lot of the original Star Trek stuff. Not like... I haven't watched a lot of Star Trek Next Generation and just Star Trek in general. It's kind of been the movies, and I've seen my share of episodes here and there. But I kind of saw this movie and I thought, heck, I've seen the first one. I own the first one. Might as well go see this one. And from the trailer, it looked pretty good, so I thought, heck with it, I'll go see it. There was some stuff that I could see from Star Trek fans that were in the theater that were just like, oh, that's cool, that's cool. So they did link it up with the TV show, and fans were enjoying it. But, like I said, one of the biggest negatives was all of the padding that they had put in. That put me over the rooftop after I'd gone and seen the movie. I cannot stand movies where they have stuff that doesn't need to be there and is, in the end result, never needed to happen. Because then I feel like, as a viewer, my time's just been wasted for something that didn't need to happen. Now, some people won't even catch what I'm talking about, but few of you might. And if you do, great on you. And if you thought it was necessary, then maybe that's just my opinion. I don't know. Really, most of these reviews are my opinion. But yeah. So, rating. I'm going to give this one a 4.2 because of the padding that didn't need to be there. Although it was kind of cool, still didn't need to be there. Was not necessary. And there was some other stuff too. It wasn't just the one section that I'm talking about. But there was some other stuff that happened that didn't need to be there. And they could have avoided I would say about 30 to 45 minutes of the big padding by putting it into about 15 minutes of just explaining stuff instead of doing their big or it was more like 30 to 15 minutes. But yeah, they could have just shortened it down to about 15 to 10 minutes. But heck, I'm not the director of this movie. J.J. Abrams did do a good job though, other than some of the padding and stuff. So I do recommend this movie. See it in 3D. I didn't, but I know I can just tell it would be way better. So thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, favorite, like, and all that fun stuff. You guys may or may not have Maniac reviews. Maniac Craft may or may not be out. I am having some problems with the mods that I'm trying to install. My apologies for that. But I will see you guys next time. Whatever I make. Hey, it's gonna Dragon. Peace out.